Hey, friends, this is Tammy with Indianapolis Counseling and Mentoring. I'm the therapist here, and this is my better half, my other half. I don't know, better, I don't know, my other half.
I'm David.
This
Um,
is David. This is my baby.
I started this gangster stuff.
Oh, Lord. We have been married for 30 years. It'll be 31 years this year, right?
Yep, 31. They're not gonna believe it, so don't even tell
Oh, okay.
them.
So we just wanted to come on here and introduce you guys to something new that we're starting in 2025, and we're going to start doing some video series, just some brief videos, maybe teaching, sharing, exploring with you guys, and just introducing you to us and our style. And as you can see, we're real chill, laid back, and that's the approach that we like to take. But we get in and we handle business. And we want to really dive in and help families and couples. Um, and we'll talk about topics anywhere from finances to intimacy, to communication. That's the big one. That's the one that is really the sticking point for a lot of couples that we are seeing. And so we'll do a deep dive into communication. And then some of the other things that we'll be working on, David's going to share with you.
We'll talk about parenting, co-parenting, blended families. Those have caused issues.
Mm-hmm.
How to parent someone else's kids. Should you discipline that kid? We'll talk about that. And work. Who pays what bills? Do we have joint bank accounts? Do we divide everything up 50-50, or do you want somebody that's traditional and pays all the bills, and the other person stays at home? I mean, we get into everything, household duties, who cooks, who cleans, things that have caused
Mm-hmm.
trouble. Um, so
Yeah.
past relationships, and we also talk about love languages.
Yeah.
You have to know how you want to be loved,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to know how your spouse wants to be loved, and the spouse or the mate, because we deal with all couples. We're not just talking about married couples. Although
Yeah.
we're a traditional married Christian family, we wouldn't have been married this long if we didn't overcome a lot of obstacles and trials and tribulations. Um,
For
and
sure.
and then that's what has allowed us to still be together. But we also recognize that there's blended families now, that
Mm-hmm.
the couples are live-in relationships or long-term relationships. So we've seen all kind of
Yeah.
couples, open relationships. We've seen everything, and we can help you navigate that. And we'll even talk about different things on here
Yeah.
without spilling the beans on different um, clients.
Situations that we've seen, yeah, that come through the door.
Situationships.
We really just want to talk about some common things that we have seen that can be helpful for you guys. So um, we would never disclose any information about who we're working with and what they're going through, but we just want to talk about some things that might be relative to just couples,
Everybody.
families. Yeah. Um,
And if you do come here for couples therapy, we encourage you to, whether you're married or not.
mhm.
We encourage you to come here. We're in a great location just north of downtown, the Monument Circle downtown rather,
Yeah.
and on Meridian. And you can park on a meter and come on up to the sixth floor. When you're in here, it's private. It's a place where you can open up, express yourself, and we're not here to judge you. We're here to help
Mhm.
you. We're not here to compare our marriage to your
Mhm.
relationship. We're not even going to talk about our relationship too much because we're going to learn from you,
Yeah.
and then we're going to help you navigate how to communicate with each other and enhance your relationship. And in a private location. And we have a nice space. And we made the adjustments. We were working with a lot of kids. That's why you see the Marvel picture behind us. We used to have more kids, but it trended towards the women needed help,
Yeah.
and we were getting more women. And then they wanted me to work with the men. And then we decided to do couples counseling together, and so and then I'm working on some other projects. So
He wrote a book, y'all.
I'm
He
not
got a
working
couple of books.
with youth as much. I have a few that I'm still with because they're my guys. But yes, I am author. I'm working on my creative side right now as I head into this new chapter in 2025 as I turn 50. I'm working on, I've Prep the Mind, Prep the Day is my book that's out on Amazon. That's my plug. My other book is Him Too. It's about basketball, AI robot. And the third book comes out next month in March, and that's Basketball Shut Down. And it refers to the pandemic and how basketball was shut down for the pandemic and how I navigated it as a basketball coach during that time based off of my journaling. So that's my plug for myself. You can find that stuff on Amazon for
Yes.
download, or you could purchase a workbook. Also, we're here to help you. We're here to help women
Yeah.
and empower women.
Yeah. I good transition.
Oh, that's
So
smooth.
I want to, along with couples, I want to dive in and do some more work with women. I am seeing so many women, not just in my practice, just my friends and people that I talk to, social circles I run in. Y'all, we have lost ourselves. We have been hiding behind our titles of being a mother or being a wife or being an entrepreneur or being a colleague, coworker, aunt, grandma. We have all these titles and things that we are capable of doing and we're really good at, but we forget about ourselves. We forget about our interests and we forget about how to take care of ourselves and finding out what we need. And so I want to do the work of rebuilding the woman, um, learning yourself and discovering yourself and managing some of those depressive symptoms. As women, just because we're women, we're 2 times more likely to have depression than a man just from being a woman. And so you have to have some strategies and techniques in place to help yourself when those things maybe start to overwhelm you. Just learning how to take care of yourself and identifying some growth strategies to get you to the place where you said you wanted to be. And maybe you've paused or maybe you have been redirected, but I want to help you get back on the road of where you want to be for yourself. And how can we build this plan together and get you to the place you said you want to be, and focusing on strategies and techniques and skills to get there. You already have it. You just have to have somebody pull it out of you sometimes, or hold you accountable, or remind you. I'm that person. I'm her that will hold you accountable and remind you and help pull it out of you so that you can become who it is that you want it to be.
And we can get this started. I mean, this is our first video, so if you want to schedule an appointment for Tammi as a therapist to do one-on-one sessions, you can get on our website and you can call our number.
Yeah.
We'll schedule you an appointment and get you set up. We also have some grant funding for those that are in need. It's limited, and the sessions are limited. And then, but for couples counseling, you get both of us. That's the unique part about it. You get me and Tammi, you get my perspective. For the men, I know how hard it is to go through couples therapy because I've been through couples therapy before. And I know that most men don't last a lot of sessions in couples therapy. So you get my perspective and what it takes to be a provider, protector, and lover of your spouse. And also, you can still schedule through that. And those sessions are 1.5 hours. They're longer than a normal individual session for a woman. They're 50-minute sessions, but we have the space. You're going to be able to come in here and relax and open up, and everything is confidential. And we're not going to spread your stuff on our social media platforms of Facebook or YouTube. But we're here for you, and also we'll be doing this channel, and we'll see how it goes with our videos. So this is our first video and our second take because we messed up the first one.
We just keep it real, y'all. We keep it real. Oh, you know what? Another one of our selling points. You forgot to tell. We have snacks, y'all.
We have snacks.
We got good snacks. Good snacks, and so we will feed you.
No.
We will snack you
Yeah.
and make sure you have a nice cool beverage to
Water
go along.
and Pepsi.
We have drinks besides water, so you can be hydrated. So there's no excuse.
Yeah.
We didn't have time to eat. We got you. Come down here,
Yeah.
get you a little snack to
And
hold you
our
over.
building is very nice. So if you do
Yeah,
need a real snack or a real meal, there's stuff on the first floor. We're
yeah,
on the sixth floor. If you need liposuction or anything else
yeah.
or any type of
Dentistry.
bodily enhancements, we
Uh-huh.
have those in this building.
Yep.
Lawyers, accountants, barbershops, everything is
Hmm.
in this building. It's very nice. You'll be surprised when you walk in.
Yeah.
Um,
It's the old Chamber of Commerce building, if anybody knows
yeah.
what that is.
So we're at 320 North Meridian Street,
Mm-hmm.
Suite 616, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46204. And our phone number is, because I never remember,
317-476-2935.
yes,
476-2935.
317 476 2935.
Uh, uh.
Okay. All right. We do have a good time in here, but we
Yeah.
do get into some serious topics, and
Yeah.
we would love to have you. And we want you to follow us on Facebook and YouTube as we start these channels, these videos.
Yeah.
We post every day. And I can see, because it's from the business side, I can see the insight, I can see people looking at it. And it's good to see that people are engaging with us on Facebook. So we thank you to all our followers.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Check us out. Spread the word, y'all. We are here for you.
Yeah, still just same old Tammy and David.
Yeah.
From the 90s. Yeah, from the 90s. Yeah.
Okay.
Ain't nothing changed.
We got to shut this down before I start coughing.
Oh, I'm gonna press this button. Oops, I don't think it worked.